Carib Nation is on location at the 6th annual fundraising breakfast organized by the East Coast chapter of the Tuskegee Airmen, Inc. We are going to bring you some highlights, including discussions or conversations with an original Tuskegee Airman, as well as some of the future airmen and women. Up next on Carib Nation. Hello, welcome to Carib Nation. I'm Doris Dean. Carib Nation is on location at the 6th annual Youth in Aviation breakfast. It's hosted by the East Coast chapter of the Tuskegee Airmen, Inc. And this breakfast brings together a group of people who have been working to help young people understand aviation. We will bring you some highlights, talk with an original Tuskegee Airman, some of the people involved in putting the program together, as well as some of the students who have benefited from the program, Youth in Aviation.
We would like to welcome all of you here this morning.
I am the chairman of the Education Assistance Committee, and this program has really touched all of the young people that we are able to give assistance to enter college. And then this chapter is unique in that we have the opportunity to support them while they're in college. Each year we go through and they are required to give us an essay to let us know what the Tuskegee Airmen, what their experience has done to influence them. And then after that, they let us know what those extracurricular activities are that they're involved in. Always paying attention to the grades, but also how they're reacting out in the community.
When you say education assistance, that means not only money, I suppose that means what, mentoring as well?
That means mentoring as well. Now, everyone doesn't go into the aeronautical field, but for those that do, we're able to provide direction and guidance for them. But there are students who have been involved in, for instance, nursing, and sometimes they end up starting down that path, but they end up bringing those skills to our services.
So that's a good groundwork, I think, for many people.
Oh, absolutely. Because whenever you apply for a scholarship, there are certain things that you have to do, certain deadlines you have to meet, and attention to detail that you have to pay attention to. And these students are showing that they're willing to take those steps. And in life, you have to pay attention to detail to get things done, to be project managers and things like that. So this is a great start for them, and we're just glad that we're able to be on the ground floor with them.
Standing behind me are members of the ROTC in the high school system in Maryland, and we're going to talk about what this program has meant to them, Tuskegee Airmen, Inc.
My name's Jasmine. I go to North Point High School. Being here, watching the program, it has broadened my mind on there's more I could be doing, and it let me know that there's more out there and I could be doing more.
My name is Taylor. I go to North Point High School, and I'm not in the program either, but watching the ceremony, it makes me want to do it and try new things.
Are you interested in engineering?
Yes.
My name is Carlito. I'm not in the program either, but it was really nice watching all these kids receive scholarships and money because I want to be an engineer one day also.
My name is Nathan. I go to North Point, and this program, I wasn't in it either, but it really inspired me and pushed me to do better in life and gave me more opportunities.
With me is Colonel Charles McGee, one of the original Tuskegee Airmen. I have the great pleasure of talking with him again after we first talked with him in 2013. And it is my pleasure to see that you're still going strong, and you're going to be 100 this year. Congratulations on that. And I'm so honored and to be in your presence, but I'm so pleased to see that you're still able to help and willing to give back to the young people. And
that's important because they're our country's future and they need a lot of support with what's going on, and so it's a pleasure to do that. Plus it keeps me out of the rocking chair.
and that is very important. I see you're doing very well. You talked about 4 pillars of the 4 P's of your essence of who you are. Talk a little bit about that and what that means for the young people.
Yeah. Well, the value lessons that helped us are good for them today, but also for them to understand. I put it in the 4 P's: perceive, prepare, perform, persevere. If we hadn't have done that, certainly who knows what our country would be today, and they are our future, so we need to pass on, mentor them, help them to take their rightful place in the future of our country.
I'm sure you must be very proud to see how many young people are interested and committed to continuing this program.
That's so true, and to see them enthused and so on and keep them motivated is so important, because there's so much out there that they don't need that's in the pathway, and so long as we can help some stay on the good path and seek their input to the future of our country, it's worth it.
What did you think of that exciting presentation by our keynote speaker and what that means for the young people?
That was enlightening to know what it takes to do the things that have been important to the country and certainly in the future. I often tell young folks that say, we're planning to go to Mars, and I say, but guess who's going to make the trip? I think when all the planning's done, the planners will be too old, but it'll be one of you. And so it's a real challenge, but that was beautiful to hear and understand what it takes to take those steps, whether going to the moon or to Mars.
Well, thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to talk with you, and good luck to you on your 100th birthday when you get through there.
Appreciate that very much. Thank you kindly.
I was inspired when I walked in and just see so many of you young people.
With me is Robert Rashford. He was our keynote speaker today. He's a Jamaican and a fellow Caribbean, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his presentation, which I thought was very exciting, by the way.
Yes. Well, thanks for doing this interview. So for me, this presentation meant a lot because it was introducing one of our key pieces of technology that will help the future of astronauts while they're out in space doing space work to accomplish things that they can accomplish, without putting themselves at risk.
So these young people who are aspiring to be pilots and space engineers really have a great thing to look forward to.
I would say they do, and the key thing here is that with these young people that we have today, they have a passion also for new technology, and so we're retrofitting this single-person spacecraft with technology that that YouTube and other types of information that they can get real time. That right now it's not possible in some of the current systems that they have right now, because an astronaut suit, they have to put all of that information outside the suit, so it's hard for them to read. Now inside a single-person spacecraft, they will be able to get information at a finger's tip.
At what age would you say a young person would be? Because when I look at that, I think of my grandchildren who are 8, 9, 10, 11, and I can see them excited about what those robotic arms are going to do. Mm-hmm. At what age do you think you can really get through to these young people?
Well, the beauty about it in today's society, when I was growing up, robots didn't exist. And so robots are becoming a part of the everyday life, so to speak now, especially with artificial intelligence. Right. So the younger kids, they are going to be more, I would say, like an iPhone, right? I watch my kids when I come home, I give it to one of my girls, they configure it for me and then give it back to me. Robotics and the whole interaction, self-driving cars, mining, just about every industry right now is touched by robotics. So the kids today, I think, are ahead of when I was their age in the terms of robotics.
Now, space engineering, how popular is that among young people? When you look at a program like this, where they cover every field practically in terms of their interests, but one thing is how much do you see an interest from women, and secondly, space engineering, what is that really doing for our young people today?
Yes, good question. So I think there's an increase in the amount of female that's getting involved with aerospace and engineering on a whole. I would say it's probably close to about 45 to 50% in some schools with women getting into the engineering profession. My daughter, my youngest daughter, is going on to do engineering, electrical engineering.
I would expect that.
Yes, yeah. Well, and in the aspect of space, space is becoming now the new frontier with the folks like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, you know, investing a lot of private capital now into the space business. It's a wide open field. And so there are so many things that we can do in space as, you know, guys like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk open up the cost to get to space. You're going to start seeing a revolution in how we do things in space, from the era of communications, from the era of medicine, and even defense.
Wow. Well, that's a lot to look forward to. I think our young people have a lot to handle.
They have a bright future, I think, in space.
Well, your presentation was very impressive for somebody who's not even interested in science and engineering, but it was really very eye-opening, and I thank you for that.
You're quite welcome.
With me are three young people who are really ahead of the game. They're preparing for flying, and they got these medals today for participating in the Youth in Aviation Program to get their license to fly. So tell me, how did you get involved, and what has the program meant to you?
We were originally at Silver Air Patrol. One of our senior members mentioned it to us. We came there, checked it out. Seemed like a really good, cool place and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we basically signed up for it.
Cool place to hang out, huh? How about that?
Same thing with him. We all come from the same program, and a senior member who's part of the Tuskegee Airmen chapter, he mentioned it to us, and our parents took us, and it was a great opportunity for us to gain experience with flying, since most of us want to be aviators. So, yeah.
Oh, great! We're going to be having some great aviation going on.
It's the same as them as well.
What is your basic interest? Was it flying? Was it the excitement of dealing with the airplanes? Is it engineering? What is it?
I would say it was flying and getting acquainted with the aircraft.
Fascinating just to look at that dashboard, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for talking with me, and good luck to you all.
Thank you.
They asked me to say a few words about my dad, and I couldn't think of anything without tearing up because I'm so proud. And I'm also so proud of seeing the young people who are the legacy of everything that all the airmen do.
I tell people they find it hard to believe is that we didn't understand my father's history or the significance of it until I was out of college, pretty much. And what happened is back in '72, he would meet with friends. We figured, well, Air Force squadrons get together and stuff. And then we started noticing these friends seem to be a little special. But since he spent his career in the Air Force, we just knew Dad, flew for the Air Force. And he never brought his work home or anything, or talked about anything that happened in World War II, Korea, or Vietnam. And so we just had a very normal military life. And it wasn't until we were older and started seeing some of the get-togethers he was having that we realized there's something special about these get-togethers. And then that's when they formed the Tuskegee Airmen, Inc., the national, because they realized that no one's going to get their history out unless they do. And so that's why they organized. And so it kind of dawned on us a little slowly. We're kind of like, my sister and brother and I were kind of going, these aren't just regular military people that we're getting together with. So that was kind of our discovery of it. But being with him, I'm in awe every day, and I get to see him every day. My mom passed in '94, and he moved out here to be closer to family. I have a nephew and a niece that lives there. She moved to Chicago, but he came out here after retiring in Kansas City in '73, and I'm in awe. And I know I shouldn't be at this point, but we just came back from New Orleans last night. He was honored at the World War II Museum, and was running around, hanging, doing discussions with young people. And I think the young people is what keeps him going. He started the Youth Foundation for the National back in the 1990s, and they raise money through Tuskegee Airmen Inc. for Tuskegee Airmen Inc. for the different chapters' youth programs and stuff. So our chapter, even though we started ours first, we were able to get money from the foundation that he started to help, extend the flight time with some of our students and that kind of thing. So, but he's always been about the young people. I didn't know I would like flying as much as I did until I started this program. They asked me to help. I was actually a scuba diving instructor at Georgetown University, and when they wanted to stand up this program, they said, well, you work with young people, come on. And I was like, okay. And then through helping them come up with a curriculum, I said, this is pretty cool. I'd probably like it a lot better if I got my own license. And that's how I got started, and I was immediately hooked, though. So
I got involved by one of the members of this organization who reached out to all of the alumni of my elementary school and told us to apply for scholarships, and I applied and I got one. So
well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And what are you going to study?
I'm going to study international business.
Okay, so you want to travel
Yes.
and help the world, I hope?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's very exciting, especially like you said, for the young women. And as Mr. Rutherford, I was sitting towards the back, was making his presentation, I could see quite a few of the students were nodding, and I was very happy to see, like, among those same students, a lot of them asked questions at the end of his presentation. And I think after that, I'm an engineer myself, because the information was just amazing. It was so informative. It was really good.
Yeah, I told him the same thing. For somebody who has no interest whatsoever in engineering, it was very exciting to watch that.
And I think the way he presented it, it was very easy to understand and to learn the information as well.
I thought the program was very inspiring, quite exciting to see the young people involved in this way, but also I thought very important that the Tuskegee Airmen were reaching back. They weren't just resting on their laurels. They recognize they are encouraging young people to be the leaders of the future. So it was an exciting presentation, particularly the gentleman, Mr. Rashford, who talked about his company and what he's doing for the space program. I think a lot of the young people got excited and said, hey, maybe I can do that too.
I'm a retired United States Air Force flight nurse. I was a flight nurse examiner on the hospital jets and things like that. But it's very important for us as retired people to pay it forward and give back. I was helped all along my way through nursing school, a master's at Yale, a doctorate at Columbia, and I've been quite successful in my career. I worked 38 and a half years in the Air Force, and then I retired and went to the VA for the Office of Inspector General. I worked for President Bush and President Obama doing legislation on Capitol Hill for veterans. So what I'm doing now basically every day is giving back, monitoring health care, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security to make sure those things stay viable. But I'm really interested in education. There's a Tuskegee Airmen chapter named after me in New York. We do something similar to this, but I basically come here to donate, to mentor, and to help this chapter become as successful as they would like to be. And I love all these young people here today, and I'm going to continue to do all I can do as far as donating, mentoring, and helping them become successful, though.
What do you think about the number of young women who seem to be interested in progressing, and how does that make you feel?
That makes me feel wonderful. I just love it, though, because for many years I have been trying to get more women, and men too, but more women to consider aviation, engineering, not just pre-law, pre-med, those kind of things, but look at the aviation field, also cybersecurity, but it just makes me feel wonderful, and I feel pleased to see all these women here.
I understood how young people can come up without any focus. And if I had not, first of all, gone in the military and had the experience of becoming an air traffic controller, I would not have been able to provide what I felt most young people needed. So when I retired at the age of 50, there was a Tuskegee Airman who was my mentor in the FAA by the name of Bill Broadwater. Bill Broadwater was one of the original Tuskegee Airmen. At that time, he was the only black in FAA that was in air traffic, the only black supervisor. And when I retired, he asked me if I would be interested in helping to develop a program. I had already started a summer camp program. We would take anywhere from 150 to 200 kids each year to a summer camp, 3 or 4 days, and teach them aviation skills. So our program was very successful, and then Bill asked me to help duplicate it with the Tuskegee Airmen program, which we did in 1997.
Wow, well, congratulations. That's quite an achievement. So, in essence, what you're saying is that the military helped you focus, and that is something that a program like this can help so many children who may not know exactly what they want or where they want to go, but help to pull out what might be inside that they can use.
Absolutely, and one of the things I was just saying, that it's one thing to expose young people to programs like that, but when you have young people that don't have support, especially from their families, and most of the kids that we had did not have it, you've got to keep something to keep them interested, or have something going on to keep them interested. And that's why we had the camps year-round. I am, even to this day, able to get the kids into the control towers, into the centers, and able to see things that they probably see on TV and other places. So it keeps an interest level up for them.
How many children do you think you have helped over the years?
We have over 1,200 kids that we have run through our program. And I will say, my wife is not here. If it were not for her, we would not have been able to do this. I had the vision, but she did all of the paperwork, and she also did all of the tasking things that I didn't
Those
have.
detailed things you don't want to be bothered with.
and she allowed me the opportunity. I retired at the age of 50, and I called her one day. I went to work, and I said, I'm not working with this job anymore. I want to work with kids. And I told her, and she said to me, you got 5 kids at home, you can work with them too. But she allowed me to retire, and that's when I started the program.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations, and thank you so much for the work that you do.
Thank you so much.
It was such a blessing to be here today, to be able to sit in the presence of original Tuskegee Airmen, to see how they have been giving back for so many years, to hear the mission and vision of the East Coast chapter of Tuskegee Airmen, and then to see the students and what they've gone through and how they've been mentored and supported along the journey to being the next group of aerospace engineers that are black and brown babies to come up, and to help do the next thing, the next great thing that we need, not only for our national society, globally and in outer space. It was just a great day.
Very exciting.
Yes, I'm so encouraged because, you know, sometimes you worry, like, are they going to be able to take care of the world when we're gone? And every student, every child that I saw today is a true testimony to we're in good hands. And these students are going to be our next great achievers, our next great believers, and our next great leaders of our own country.
Yeah, they're real troopers, and having original Tuskegee Airmen as their mentors, I think, is the greatest honor.
I would that everyone could be that type of example of giving back, and to hear the stories of Colonel McGee and Lieutenant Fauntleroy, to hear those stories and hear them share why they did what they did, and how even after they finished, you know, how they gave back. And as I said to Colonel McGee, you know, his 4 Ps of, you know, perceive, prepare, perform, and persevere. That right there, that's golden. You know, those are nuggets, and we got them from a true historical person. You know, I felt so gifted by their presence. I don't know how else to say that.
And finally, we have Mr. Gabriel Christian, the leader, the energy behind the program, the current president of the East Coast chapter of Tuskegee Airmen. And tell us a little bit about what it has meant to you to lead this group this year, to take on this challenge, and to watch these young people.
Well, first of all, Sister Doris, I blame you, and I blame Larry Sinders in a good way, because you've been part of this journey. 10 years ago, next month, June 19th, 2009, Carib Nation Television, led by the indomitable journalists. I'm not sure you ever met her, Darius Dean, who was at Andrews Air Force Base with us, with the superb brother and friend, Larry Sinders, to capture for posterity the last of those servicemen from the then British West Indies who served in World War II. We had squadron leader, Philip Louis Ulrich Cross from Trinidad and Tobago, who attended St. Mary's College in Port of Spain. We had Flight Lieutenant Dudley Thompson, who attended Michael College in Jamaica. And we had Wendell Christian, my father from Dominica, who had been in the British Army. Thompson and Cross were in the Royal Air Force. You were there, and you captured that in a documentary called Caribbean Glory. 4 years later, 2013, you were at the Smithsonian with the Tuskegee Airmen. At that time, I served as the parliamentarian historian when you captured American Glory, a salute to the Tuskegee Airmen. And again, what it was that we were doing was that we were placing heritage preservation in the position of an accelerant, some would say rocket fuel, to our desire to train our young people in a fashion that was disciplined, as Colonel McGee, who spoke earlier, said, perceive,
prepare,
perform,
and persevere.
The 4 P's, right? There's someone who told me about the 6 P's, which is proper, prior, preparation, prevents poor performance.
Oh, okay.
These are the 6 P's. Colonel McGee has 4, we've got 6. But through it all, we hope to be exemplary. I am honored to be a member of a team. All that I've done, as my wife says, is a team effort. My wife was behind, my kids. The ECCTAI, East Coast Chapter Tuskegee Airmen, outstanding leaders, male and female, black and white, working together to teach our young the rudiments and, of course, the matrix of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We can only prosper as a community, as a nation. The United States and the Caribbean islands and our allies and neighbors and friends, where our young people are trained, disciplined, focused. And that's what we're about. I'm an old cadet, and I think there's an old cadet from Jamaica as well, who I know. His name is Larry Sinders of Carib Nation. I think he was a cadet out there in Clarendon. And those values that organizations like the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Guides, Rangers, Cubs, Cadets, Brownies, those values of team effort, of discipline, of purposeful living, of indomitable will, those values are important to us now when so many of our young sometimes go off on a tangent and take the wrong road. We want to bring them back to a place that is focused on education, on purpose, on duty to country, duty to community, service to others. Service, one of our friends, Diane Moore, is fond of saying, service is the rent we pay for space on Mothership Earth. Being on Earth and not being able to serve others, to me, means you've not lived. I think you've only lived a life that's worthy of the name, where you can learn what it is to be a human being, to be a humanitarian, and take that which you've learned and share it with others. So that's what we're doing here with the Tuskegee Airmen East Coast chapter. We're sharing that which we've learned with the community so we can build the beloved community.
Well, that's what the Youth in Aviation Program is doing as a part of the East Coast chapter of the Tuskegee Airmen, Inc. And we look forward to what these young people are going to be doing in the future in aviation. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'm Doris Dean.